I'm bringing to you 365 days of work in just 3 hours. This beautiful building has total 5 units. Now 3 are for renting purpose and this is how it looks, and all the rented house have a utility, and this is the second floor where we stay, and everything is as per Vastu and with a lot of space utilization ideas that you're going to get in this complete video. Now right above this is the third floor, so let's move to the third floor. Everything is completely steel railings with toughened glass. So on the right side we have a studio room, and the studio room looks like this, and we also have a terrace garden. So this is how the garden looks. Now let's see the complete construction details. Welcome to A2Z Construction channel. So the first step was cleaning the site and then excavating with the help of JCB for the foundation. So this is how it all started. So right now the foundation work is going on, and it's roughly around 8 feet depth, I would say. So this is the kind of work that happens for putting a strong foundation which is required. So now that the foundation work is done, so what they are doing right now is they are constructing a sump. Okay, so this is around 16,000 liter sump what we are doing, so that it can store sufficient water. So first they are going to construct with the blocks, and then they are going to put the rods inside and fill with concrete to make sure that okay, it is going to be it is going to have enough strength as well. So this excavation is for rainwater harvesting, which is around 3 feet in width and roughly around 10 feet in depth. So this is good that okay, whatever rainwater is going to fall, it is going to go into this rainwater harvesting. And it is actually a good practice to have this as well. And in some of the cities, it is also mandatory to have the rainwater harvesting. So this is for rainwater harvesting. You could see it gets collected in this when there is heavy water. So it actually comes from the terrace and enters into this rainwater harvesting chamber. So this is super exciting to see because now they are preparing for the first mold. So this is how they set up everything so that they can put the concrete in that. So once they put all the sheets, then they will start placing their rods. So you can see from down, this is how it looks. So now you can see that they're going to fix the windows and door frames. So that's what they are preparing right now. So this is how they fix the windows. They're going to use this clamp to make sure that it is held firmly in the wall. So this is the plastering work that is going on right now. So they would do both on inside, outside, every section they would start doing this plastering. So this is the one that starts giving the great finishing to all the walls. So here you could start seeing the plumber work where he is going to fit all the fittings in the toilet so that like the water flows correctly. So that's what they are doing right now.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity.
So while you are getting the bathroom work done, please do make sure that you are getting proper waterproofing done, so that in future you never have to face water leaks. And they have to do two coating, so one in horizontal direction and another in the vertical direction. So they have to apply two coats. So we are using Dr. Fix-It waterproofing in this.
It's all about humanity. 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 It's all about humanity.
So this is how they do the external painting. You could see that it looks a lot more riskier, but these guys have a real expertise in the work what they are doing, and they just do it easily. So this is how they actually do the painting outside.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity.
So this is the complete bathroom and kitchen pipes what are which are there, which they are getting connected now, and this is something that will go outside the building and it connects to the drainage.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About It's all about humanity. About It's all about humanity.
So now let's see how the complete electrical wiring work is done. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell notification.
It's all about humanity. About It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
So in this part, let's see how exactly the complete steel drilling work is done so that you get a complete idea of it. So So first actually they do the marking, and once they do the marking on the steps, they actually drill a hole. So this hole is drilled probably maybe for around 2 to 2.5 inch or something as a depth, so that the leg that they are going to place as a support for the steel railing is going to hold steadily. So now they have drilled the hole. So this is how they actually drill the hole. So you could see that they are cleaning that, and here is one more marking what they have done, and they would be making a hole again here. So probably they would do holes after 3 to 4 steps in that interval. So that's how they would be giving the supports. So you can see they have drilled the holes on both the sides. So this is where actually the support leg is going to come. I'm just moving down the steps so that you could see on all the steps. Okay. Now once they do it, they actually clean that hole cleanly, so that they remove all the dust and other things that is there, so that the legs can actually sit correctly. After that, they pour in white cement. So this is white cement what they are pouring right now, which will hold the steel leg firmly. Now to give extra support, they are going to put the wooden small pieces and hit them with a hammer, so that they can actually give the right, so that they can actually put it straight. So they actually use a measuring instrument to make sure the leg whatever they are putting is straight. So he's just measuring that. So you could see these are the steel legs, probably placed one in by giving an interval of 2 to 3 steps in between. So here they are actually checking if the leg whatever they have given is straight or not. Now once the legs are placed, they would be actually putting a rod on the top, and for that they would be actually cutting the corners at 45-degree angle. So you could see here also he is cutting the leg at 45-degree angle, so that they could weld it easily. They would do the same on each and every steel leg that is there. So you could see probably, yeah, you could see that this is how it has been actually cut. And they will also make sure that the rod ends are not very sharp, so they slightly polish it to give a good finish, so that when both the rods are together, they actually connect very well. So that's how they do it. So now they would actually weld it slightly, so that it just holds as a support, and at the later part they would be doing gas welding. So please do watch till the end, because it has a lot of process to prepare a fantastic looking steel railing steps, correct? So this is the beginning, and at the later part you could see a lot more steps that are there. So this is something called as just or just giving like a support, and after they do that, they actually put this steel rings, so that it looks good as well, and does not show the hole completely which is there at the bottom. Now this is one of the most critical step what they are doing. So here actually they have to make it like a bend, and it should be moving up. So what they would be doing is, they would be cutting the pipe to 45 degrees, and they would be running it horizontal, and then they would rise it vertical. So that's what he is doing right now. So you could see he is cutting the pipe. So these are highly skilled workers. The person who is doing, actually I think he has more than 7 years of experience in this industry. So he has just cut both the pieces and he would be joining it right now. So as I said, they will be making edges smooth, so that it gets good finishing as well. So here they are just doing a little welding so that it could just hold it, and after that they will check if it is horizontal or not. Now he is going to give another support which would help us in taking to the next level. So this is one of the most critical step, and this is where it takes quite a good amount of time of theirs to give proper finishing and also to do this work. So he's exactly cutting at 45-degree angle. So the work whatever they are doing is it requires very high skills, because it's a bit dangerous to do this work if one is not expert in that. So now you could see that okay, he is actually pulling it inside so that it can be taken to the next one. So again he would be cutting it in 45-degree angle here. So that's the cutting that is done. Again slight polish to make sure no sharp edges. And these workers have very high skill, and they do quite a different type of work with steel as well. Maybe making a steel chair or a steel table and things like that. So now you could see that they are actually going to put a vertical one so that it could continue for the next steel railing. Just comment below on how do you feel the content that I have been posting in the channel, because I have been spending good amount of time to capture these videos. And what do you like the most about the content that I am sharing? I think probably it would be, and I am sure I am going to pass this message to the guys who have been working, and they would really feel happy by knowing about your feedback. So now in this step they are actually putting the top railing, which would be going to the next turning whichever is there or next floor. So you could see that he's holding at the top. So they would do the welding at each of the legs at the bottom. Now they have just done, and they have just reached the top floor. So again here they have to do horizontal and vertical raising to give a good finishing. And these guys are really hard working as well, because they probably started the work at around 9 a.m. and they did work probably till late night as well. So that's where this is going to be the horizontal support. So that's a vertical one. So this is actually the ending part where the top railing will be ending. But I could say at this point in time, this work is just around maybe 30% done, only 30% done, because still there is roughly around 70% of the work that is remaining, which gives a great finishing or look to the entire steel railing. So one advantage of getting steel railing is that you don't have a maintenance cost to it. If you go for normal mild steel or iron railings, you have to make sure that you are actually doing the painting regularly so that it does not get rusted. But in this case, it's one time investment, but the cost is roughly around 3 times higher than a normal what do I say, iron rod railings, whatever it comes. But if you look at the long term, this is one time investment, and certainly you can have a fantastic look as well. So that's where I decided that okay, let me go for steel railing so that I don't have any maintenance in future. Now they are actually giving the support of the last steel railing to the wall, so where they drilled a hole for probably around 3 inches I think. So just they just inserted inside that, and they are welding right now. So if you are constructing your house, so think what would be more effective. If you are really looking for long term without any maintenance, then certainly go for steel railings. But if you are looking for saving the cost, and if you're okay to get it painted frequently, in that case you can certainly go for normal iron railings that are there. So the one that I'm getting right now, this costs around 850 rupees per running square feet. Okay, that's the price which I'm paying. And for the glass steel railing that comes, okay, glass and SS steel railings, that was probably around 1450 rupees or something, which was there. So you could consider. And if you are going for probably iron staircase railings, it would cost anywhere between 350 to 550 or something like that, in that range, depending upon the design, whatever you are going to choose. So here you can see that actually they are going to run a 3/4 inch a pipe, okay, so that it's safe for people and the kids as well. I think the gap between each pipe would be roughly around 6 inches. So that's the gap I think roughly. So they are going to put around 4 pipes, and they would weld it to each and every leg. So this gives both extra support and also safety for kids. So this is one of the very important step that is needed so that we consider the safety as well. So you could see the finishing what you are able to see right now, right? It's looking fantastic, right? So they would do this same thing for all the welded place. Now after this I'm going to show you how actually they even put a glass steel railing which is going to come in front of our main door, and it also looks fantastic, I would say. So watch till the end. It's only a couple more minutes for you, but so this is the step that starts for putting a glass steel railing, okay. So these are called as the brackets which they do it, and these are actually heavy brackets, and it can hold 12 mm toughened glass. Now they also use a liquid along with the kind of sand which actually holds that bracket very strong. So once you put that liquid and with the sand, it's never that the bracket is going to come out. So that's how strong it's going to hold. So probably in a couple of seconds I'm going to show you what that liquid is as well. So he's adding a little bit sand that actually comes along with that. So once they do that, then they insert the bracket. So this is how they actually place the bracket, and this holds so tight that it's not possible to remove. So exactly you could see I think around a 12 mm gap which is there in the bracket. So that's where actually the glass sits. So now you could see that they are actually putting this brackets in a line, and they are actually making sure that it's actually in a straight line. So this is actually in front of our home, okay. So that's where we are actually going to put the glass, and on top of it we are going to put a C bracket. C bracket in the sense it has a curve, the top, so this is the liquid what I was saying, okay. So you could see it's anchor grout, Bostic. Okay, so that's the material what they are using. So they're just checking if it is perfectly right, and that's anchor grout. So this is how actually they prepare the brackets. So there was one shortage, so that's where he is just creating it while I was doing the video. So length of that bracket would be roughly around 2.5 inch at the bottom, which actually goes inside the hole. So this is the steel bracket, and it's actually heavy. So this is the glass that I got it. This is 12 mm glass, and I have got the etching done on this. And for getting that design done, per square feet it was roughly around 60 to 70 rupees per square feet. Now, so this is the C bracket, which they actually put on top of it, and then they use an anchor bolt to fasten at the end. Now, what he is doing is he is actually putting an anchor bolt. Let me actually show you more clearly in the next one. So here you could see that they actually put a double side tape so that it actually holds the glass and also the top steel railing whatever is there well, and also it gives like a cushion effect as well. So this is just a double side tape. So you could see this is the C bracket. Now at both the corners it has a point to drill and put a anchor bolt. So he's just drilling to put an anchor bolt. So that's the anchor bolt what he is inserting. So once they tighten it, the anchor bolt will actually what do I say, it would so this is the anchor bolt how it looks. So once they tighten, it actually expands inside. So that's how it's never going to come out. They're going to put the anchor bolt on the other corner as well. So for me to get this complete steel railing work done, including the glass and the brackets and everything, for roughly around 140 square feet, it costed roughly around probably 1.5 lakh, I guess. So because I have used two different steel railings here. One is glass one and other is normal steel one. So I spent close to 1.5 lakhs to get this steel railing completely done for my home. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe to this channel if you are not already done. So safety is really important. So now let's see how exactly the gate work is done. So you might be able to get somebody who would be saying that okay, they are going to do the gate for lesser price or something. Then couple of things that you need to really think about. Okay, so just make sure they are using the right gauge. Okay, because when it comes to the price of getting the gate done using mild steel, the major cost is actually the weight of whatever you are going to use, correct? So make sure you are using the right gauge so that you get the best gate. So here I am getting the gate design work what they are doing, and you could see that the outer ones that you see, the complete outer frame, it's 14 gauge, okay, so that it can actually take the complete load of the gate. So it's 14 gauge, and the inner pipes, what do you see, the rectangle and the square pipes, what do you see, they are 16 gauge, okay. So that's where the gate gets the entire stability, and since the outer portion is strong and it's thick, so the gate will not be bending or something like that, okay. So what he is doing right now, he's actually applying water putty in the places where there would be gaps during welding, so to make sure that okay, there is no rust that is going to happen in that place. So this is how the handle has been made, okay. Now here is one more very important thing that we also need to remember. When they are going to fix a heavy gate, okay, it actually requires for them to make sure that they weld it to the pillar rods. So this is actually the normal process what they do, and I was really worried what if the pillars get damaged. Okay, so that is a worry that I had. And one more mistake that I had done was without fixing the gates, we had actually put the granite for pillars. So then we had to remove it, and they are doing this work. So what he's doing is he's actually drilling, and he is finding a rod that is there in the pillar. Okay, so let me know if you think there is any other better way of doing it, but this is how they usually do it when they are going to fix a gate. Okay, there is another process where they can actually put a heavy rod on the ground, and they can support the gate on that as well. So there are two methods, but they say that okay, this is very a good one because it gets a lot more stability and strength, and it lasts for a long time. So he is actually opening one of the rod in each of the pillar where they are going to get the support for fixing the gate. So this is how they would be doing it. So they would slightly chip till the rod is completely seen. So you could see on the side where the granite is already laid. So I had similarly done on the other pillars as well. So later I came to know that okay, if they do with that, then the granite would get damaged. So we had to remove that and then do it again. So always remember this. Ask the person who is constructing your house or something if what is the way they are going to do. In that way, you know, okay, what is that you need to get the first thing done. So right now they are just balanced it, okay, and they are trying to make sure that okay, it's properly aligned. So he has just put the what do I say, the hinges or whatever you want to call, which is going to go inside the pillars, and to give a support, just they have welded it so between each other. So this is how it would be coming. So this welding is just to make sure all the gate openings are in proper alignment, and later they would be removing this supportings. So he's also making sure that okay, even at the top the gates are properly aligned. So this is I really wanted a very simple and elegant look, so that's where I said that, okay, this is how I gave him the design. Okay, this is how it should be looking. So based on that, they did the work fantastically. Now you could see that they're actually welding it to the rod that's inside the pillar. Okay, so using a couple of small pieces of rods, whatever they take, and using that they are welding it. Okay, so this is how you could see, and they would do a lot more welding to that. Okay, you can see that the way they have placed the rod and they are welding it. Okay, so I hope you can see it completely now. So what does happen with this is the gate gets so much of good support, okay, that it will last for long time. Or else sometimes you might be seeing somebody's gate may be touching the ground, or sometimes it may be dragging or things like that. So with this it won't happen. Okay, so the supporting rods what he is giving and welding it. Now once they do this, they will actually be filling this section with the concrete, and they'll be plastering it. So that's where it would again give the great look from outside. So whenever they are fixing the gate, so make sure that okay, they are actually doing it well, and it has that good strength as well. So now they have actually fixed it. So they would be welding with multiple rods so that no matter what, it's never going to shake. Okay, so that's how they would be giving the support, because these gates, whatever we have done, I think the single piece would be more than 100 around roughly around 150 kilos or something, the single one what you see. So we have 6 of that. So you could actually see the marking of the granite what we had laid, which has been later removed. So that's where you can see that rough thing. The only thing is probably I think I missed to get that understanding before, or else we would have not actually put that granite as well. So some of them say that okay, they can also cut the granite and do it, but that would actually damage the granite, and you may not get that great look also. So make sure the gates are fixed first, and then you go for pillar granite. So they are doing the same thing on the other side of the gate as well. So because we have 2 separate sections, so they are just connecting them. Now after this is very important step, like where for you to get the best life for the gate, it actually depends how very well you are maintaining and how frequently you are doing the painting. So you got to make sure that the painting work is done really well. So only then your gate can actually last for a longer time. So once they do this activity, that's like where now the comes painting with red oxide primer. So that's what you could see. It's completely painted with red oxide now. So after doing the painting with red oxide, this is how it looks. So this will give you a better life for the gate. So that's a red oxide primer what they have done. Okay. Now again they are fixing the granite to the pillars. And the final step is identifying good color and giving the gate to look fantastic and also give a better life. So I really didn't wanted any fancy color, so we just went for ice gray. So this is ice gray color, and so this is how it's looking. Let me also show you the final pictures of it. And if you are not already subscribed to the channel, then please do go ahead and subscribe, because there are some more amazing videos that are going to come. And I'm going to make sure that the content is going to help and you're going to love it. So this is how the gate is looking after the final color. So now let's see the complete interior work on how it is done to look fantastic.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About It's all about humanity. About It's all about humanity. about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
So now let's see how exactly the false ceiling work is done. So right now what you are seeing is actually they are using this ceiling frame, and for that they are actually putting this anchor bolt. Okay, so this is something that will be going to the ceiling. So that's what they are doing right now, and you could see that now they have actually made a marking on the ceiling. So where exactly the frame is going to come. So they would drill the holes, and inside the holes they would actually fix those anchor bolts. So what he is doing right now is fixing the anchor bolt. So these are just the supportings to the ceiling. So they would put it at a even distance, and after that they would make the entire frame ready. So you could see that now they have just made the frame ready. So this is roughly around, like, once you get this false ceiling done, it might be a depth of around roughly 4 inches. So that's the depth that would come. So before creating the false ceiling, you need to plan like from where exactly you are going to leave the wires. So that is something that has to be considered. So once they actually put the frame, it would be work for the electricians to get all the wirings done, so that once they do the wiring, then again false ceiling work starts. So here what they are using is like they would be using a gypsum board to put it on the frames. So these are the gypsum boards, what you could see, which have been already put there, and they are just trying to complete the wiring part that is there. So this is a partially completed one where you can see all the gypsum boards have been put, and once that is done, they will be using this plaster of Paris to give a good finish for the false ceiling. So you could see all the patchy work that is there. So again, there was some errors while doing the false ceiling. So this is being redone right now. We had asked to do a bit of a better design. So that's where the work is being done. So once that is done, the painter work starts, like where it's completely the same process what they do for the walls, where they have to put the primer and putty and then polish it to give the best finish. So once this is done, then the other electrical works starts again, where like they have to put this lighting and things like that. So what he is doing right now is polishing to give it a best finish. So now we are actually fitting the lightings. So these are 6-watt lights. Certainly you can go for either 6-watt or 10-watt depending upon the area of the room. So I would say if your room is maybe around 12 by 12 or 12 by 16, you can go for 6-watt. But if the room is slightly bigger, then go for 10-watt. That would be giving you a slightly brighter lights. So now you could see that the painting work has started. They have fitted in the fan, the lightings and everything. So in between we have actually left a chain as well, so that if you want to put the chandelier in, we can certainly put that as well. So once this is done, we would have to actually put the rope lights, which will be running at the outer corner of the false ceiling. So this is the rope light. We have just gone for Philips. You could see this. The same one is going just right behind the TV as well. In this case, we are actually going for warm light. So one thing is like when they are actually putting the rope light on the false ceiling, there are two ways that they would be doing. One is like they would be just putting the rope lights on top, and they would be just moving it across. right now what he is doing is just checking if the lights are working. So let me just show you how they are going to do it. So as I said, two ways. That is one, either you could stick it there using some material, or they can just leave the rope lights there. So you could see right now he's just leaving the rope lights. So both have its own advantage and disadvantage. If you say for example, okay, if you stick using some material and if there is some flaw and you are trying to pull the rope lights, it might damage the false ceiling as well, because false ceiling will not be really so strong, right? And if you just leave it like this, what they are doing right now, you may not be able to get even lights throughout. So again, that's something that you got to consider, how you really want that to be done. So right now in this case they are just leaving it on top, and they would be completing the work. So this work is almost coming to an end, so let me show you how exactly the end work also looks. So more creative construction videos are going to come, so make sure to subscribe if you are not already done. So this is the end product, how it is looking. I would say this is our hall, and that's the lights which have been turned on, where you could see it's a 1 watt light which is there. So these are 1 watt lights, and yeah, this is 1 watt light what you can see here. And right above the TV it's 3 watt lights. So we have used completely warm light so that it gives a pleasant look as well, and certainly you can go for your choice. And right behind the TV we have the rope lights which are running. So this is how it looks. And so let's turn on the false ceiling light. So now we have just turned on the false ceiling lights, and let's turn on the other one as well. So this is how the entire false ceiling looks, and this is so for the entire construction and the interior work I have spent roughly around 95 lakh to 1 crore for this entire building. So that's the actual amount that's been spent. So now let me show how the front elevation looks. So this is how the front elevation is looking. So these are the gates, and this is how it looks from the side. So let me just take you inside and show how it looks. So this is the car parking, or the parking area. So in this place, like 2 cars and multiple bikes can be parked. So this is where the cylinder unit is there. So let me just open and show. So you could see, like in each of the section, 2 cylinders can be kept in each section. So this is our ground floor 2-bedroom house, and this is the simple yet beautiful door. Okay, you could see the door. So that's how simple the design is. And this door costed roughly around 6k for me, so around 6,000. So this is completely ready-made door what we have used. And now coming to this, so you can see the handle. So it's again not so very expensive handle, but it still gives a great feeling, and it has a good way to hold it as well. So we have put actually Europa keys, so you can just see the key as well. So this is how the Europa keys look. Now let me just show you just behind the door. So we have used Indo-Asian MCBs, okay, and this is something that I have done different compared to any other house or homes that are there. So this is the emergency light, okay, so that comes completely from solar, okay. So this light, say for example if there is no power, I have installed solar panels on the top, so the power will be coming in that particular thing if there is no power. So this is the UPS point if they want to set up a UPS point. And just to make sure the door does not bang, so we have just fixed a magnetic stopper, okay. So that's a magnetic stopper that is there. Now I'll just quickly take you inside. So this is how the switches looks, and There is a calling bell as well on the top. So this is the window, and the one thing with window is like you might have seen some people using the tower bolts. The only problem with that is over a period of time the windows shutters start bending due to change in weather. So it's always better that you use these hooks. Okay, so even though there might be small challenge with the window, you can still close it in a good way. So that's where we installed this, and this was learned by doing a mistake as well. So initially we had the tower bolt, then we changed that. Okay, and if you just see here, so this is the completely TV unit. Okay, so you could see the drawers that are there. Let me just show you how it looks. So this is completely a single drawer. So this can be opened. Okay, so there are two sections in this. Now one other thing is, so if they want to keep some show items or something, they can certainly keep it here and there, and if they want to keep any photo frames or something, they can keep it there. We also have the lights, okay, so that it looks good also. So that's where we have installed this pretty lights. These are 1 watt warm lights. Sorry, there might be a bit of echo. And this is for powering the TV, and this is very important actually. Not too many homes would be having this. So this is where like all the wires from the TV would be going into this, and there is a pipe that is installed at the back. Okay, so they would come all the way to this point. You could see here, right? They would come here, so that none of the wires will be seen outside. Okay, and the TV unit wire also will be at the bottom. So that's how this has been planned. Now I'll just quickly show you the complete hall. So this is how it looks, and these are 2x2 vitrified tiles. Not so very expensive. These are roughly around 45 rupees per square feet, I believe. So roughly around that price, 45 to 50 rupees. Okay, now let me take you to our bedroom. So again, this is also a ready-made door. So this is the laminate door. So you can see the design of it. And so this is master bedroom. Master bedroom, it has good ventilation. Even if you don't use the lights, say for example, I'll just turn off the lights. Okay, you get the good ventilation. So this is one small bathroom that we have done. It's just a commode that has been installed. Okay, so this is roughly around 3.5 by 3.5 square foot toilet what has been done, and on top we have exhaust fan as well. The switches are right outside. So this is the wardrobe that we have done. Let me just open and show you. So this is how it looks. Now you could see this has multiple partitions so that they can keep good amount of things, and here actually they can hang the clothes. I'll just close this. So same as this as well. And we have given a locking system in one section so that they can keep their expensive things in this and they can lock it. And even this is Europa. So this is also Europa. Okay. Now if I just turn around, so this is how you could see the home, or the bedroom. So in each of the bedrooms we have installed a tube light which is around 20 watt, and there is a dual switch which can be controlled from just next to the door and also near the bed. So this is a dual switch. Okay. Now let me take you to another bedroom. So it's this is another bedroom. It's just right next to the master bedroom that we had, and everything has been constructed as per Vastu. So you could see that we are using this handle lock system. So if you just press, it will just go down. So these things cost roughly around anywhere between 300 to 600 range. But also they carry a disadvantage. The chance of they getting spoiled is very fast actually. So this is one more wardrobe that is there in this home or in this bedroom. So almost same thing. So this is how the other bedroom looks. So this is roughly around 120 square foot bedroom, and right next to the bedroom there is a common toilet. So I'll just show you the common toilet. I hope you can see everything. So there is slight cleaning that is still required in this. So we have used each and everything from Parryware. So this is a Parryware sink and Parryware taps, which actually looks very beautiful. Okay, and this is again Parryware commode that we have. So at the corner we have put this steel rack, I would say, to keep their things like shampoo or something like that. And on top we have a hanger as well for towel. And right near the tap we have also put across paste holder and things like that. So if you could see at the top, we have a light for the mirror. So this is the beautiful shower unit that is there. And here we have also installed a V-guard heater. The one thing that most of them do is like they try to install very low quality geysers, and they get spoiled within a year or so. Okay, so it's good to install a good one, and it actually stays for a longer time as well. So the complete cost, probably if I could say about the interiors of this bathroom, I think it comes close to around 18,000. So 18,000. So that's the approximate cost that it took for me to get all this fittings inside this bathroom, including that V-guard heater. Okay, so, and one more thing that I missed to say. So the door, whatever you see here, it's a PVC door. Okay, sorry, it's a WPC door. Now the beauty with this door is nothing happens to this door even if it's there in water for a longer time. So for bathroom, it's always advised that you go for WPC doors, and it would give you much longer life, and it would not spoil as well. And there is a light at the top as well, so that it gets good lighting. Now moving on to the kitchen. So this is the kitchen that has been constructed. This is probably by 6 by 8. So that's the dimension of this. Let me show you. So this is something that most of them forget to do. These are the air vents, so that the bad smell from this section actually comes out. If not, this complete section would be stinking like anything. So make sure you install this air vents. This will prevent from getting the bad smell. So this is the steel sink what we have put, and this might cost anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000-4,000 depending upon the brand, whatever you go for. Or it might even be expensive if you go for much higher brand. So this is a granite slab. Okay, this is 30 mm granite slab, which is very strong, and this is sitting right on top of this plywood. Okay, so that's where it gets a good strength as well. So this is one complete open section so that they can keep big containers. So this is how the drawers look. So for them to keep the utensils. So this is where they can actually keep the plates. And this is another section where we have given a partition in between so that they can keep a lot more things like small dabbas and things like that. And the other beauty is we have given the gas connection from the outside so that they don't need to bring the cylinder inside. Okay, so all the home cylinders are actually kept outside, it's not inside the home. My videos, then please do subscribe to this channel. So here is the kitchen tap, which is actually flexible, so the head of it can be rotated, and again these are completely parryware fittings that is there. So this tap is for water purifier, the outlet water goes here. Okay, and I didn't want to waste the water that is coming from the after purification. So this is the outlet that I have made where like the output of the filtered water, okay, the wastewater, it actually goes inside this, and this is actually connected to the sump. So it actually goes again to the sump. In that way you don't waste good amount of water which comes from the purifier. So this is something that you could actually consider. So this is the loft that is there. And again these are the handles that have been used. These are not very expensive, at the same time it actually gives good look as well. So this is how it is. Now I'll just quickly show you the utility. So this is the door, again it's a ready-made door. So this section is not cleaned, so please do excuse with that. So this is roughly around 3.5 by 8 foot utility that is there. So there is a point for washing machine, so the water tap, and for security purpose I have also installed a grill here which can be locked. Okay, so this is the completely safety grill that is there. So this is how it would look. So I'll let me show you the ceiling fan. So this is a ceiling fan, roughly around 2000 rupees or something. And I forgot to mention you one thing. So we have actually used a glass which has the etching design on it. Now the reason why I have done this is so that even if someone tries to see from outside, they can't actually see completely. So it's like always like a blur thing, okay. But one thing is, in the night people can actually see what is inside, so it's good that you always have the curtain. So that's where we are also even given the curtain rods. So you could see the design of it. So now let me take you to first floor. So in the first floor we have one double bedroom house and one single bedroom house. The design of both of the rooms is the same way what I showed in the ground floor. So they almost look similar. So you could see that, okay, this is how the first floor double bedroom house looks. So now let me take you to the second floor. So here at the second floor we have just made safety gates as well. So this is the safety gate what we have made. And we also have a water tap there, so that like it can be used for cleaning purpose and things like that. So that's the UPS unit what you see there. So this is how it looks. Now let me just take you to the top floor. So now let me show you how the terrace is set up. So totally we have 5 portions in this building, and in the second floor we have constructed for ourselves, and top room also for ourselves. First and second floor are for renting. So this is how our top portion looks like. So now let me take you towards the garden. So the big drum, whatever you see there, that's where all the rainwater gets collected from the terrace just above this. And this is our small garden that we are setting up. So I'll probably create a separate video on that as well. And this is a foldable table what we have set up here, so that you can just sit and work as well. So that's the thread mill that is there, and this is our small setup of garden. So we have like a tomato plant, lemon, mango, curry leaves, you have some flowers, green chilies. So these are like probably around 2 months old, the small ones, whatever you are seeing. So this is the mango plant which we got it. That's guava. So this is how our terrace looks. So a lot of work to be done in the terrace. So certainly I'll be creating a complete video on how we are setting up our terrace garden as well. So this is the teak wood swing that we have set up, which is roughly around 4.5 feet in length and 2 feet in width. So it costed roughly around 15,000 for us. Thanks for watching. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, then please do subscribe. Click on that bell notification and select all notification so that you don't miss any videos from this channel. See you in the next video.